Hello and welcome to the Handicapable Black Woman Throne Room. My view of humanity is a whole new tea. Hi, my lovelies, my beauties, my royalty. Okay, get out that petty tea, scorching, boiling, hot, or, cold, but hold the ICE for political reasons. Okay, I'm just gonna, I know I hopped around a lot last episode, but there's all, with every story, especially writing a story in a novel, there's so many components and so many things relating to each piece, and also the domino effect. And or at least those are the novels I love. The stories where, like, I just saw Project Hail Mary with my boyfriend, and just so many of the things and how they connected and then reconnected with other items, and the characters and how they were simple but deep at the same time. And I mean, there's also, like, even with some of the Disney movies, like, if you break it down, which I did start breaking down one months and months ago, but and I plan on doing that again. But yeah, politics have been a pain in the tush and stuff. So yeah, I want to do that with more movies. And K dramas. Ooh, I've been watching more and new K dramas over time. And one of them that I watched last year that I want to rewatch and write notes about and stuff is, I think it's called I Know Why the House Burned Down, something like that. But then, of course, the extraordinary lawyer Woo Young Woo. Disability representation, I love, like, so much. And then right now, I think I'm watching something like it's like Bon Appetit or something. It's all about a woman gets trapped. Like, she goes to the restroom on the plane after winning this cooking competition, and all of a sudden she, like, with this ancient book, it's like she gets back in time and stuff. And who I was like, at first I'm like, okay, this is ending pretty interesting, but then, like, the plot just changes because, like, you keep waiting for this one item in the or in the series to happen, but then it doesn't. But then something really happy happens, but then emotionally it just takes a 180, and I love when that happens. It's like, to me, it's like that's like a talent. It's real. It's beautiful because it shows how life can be, because that is how, well, I still haven't really found too much of my happy, but I've had moments of my happy. So I understand, very, like, I think that's one reason I connect, and I love those kind of stories where it just switches and swaps and stuff. But whew, this episode part 2 with Mo, and I'm gonna compare him with Lakaki, because if you don't know about Lakaki, you need to catch up, because he's the one who, after I finally broke up with him because of the emotional ABUSC, the trauma he put me through, and just, yeah, the damage he did for my self-esteem and things. I broke up with him, but he owes me money. Because, yeah, he still owes me money. I'm not going to stop saying he owes me money until he pays me back my money. But he he blackmailed me and told me that in order for me to get my money, I would have to get back with him. And I would have to sleep with him a certain amount of times up to his standards. While he was doing that, he was looking for his middle school sweetheart and found her and impregnated her. And so then he stopped calling me, and I'm like, okay, well, I just want my money. And one of the, like, a few times I was like, just, you can come to the house after the mail people come, just put it in an envelope and put it in the mailbox and text me when it's in the mailbox. I don't care. But no, he just didn't want to pay me back my money. So then he went and lied. And see, this is when I'm getting to the lies, whatever. Because Mo and Mr. Lagaki, yeah, they're lies. They're lies, baby. Because Mo had the nerve to just say, "Oh, I can never love again. Oh my gosh, like my love has passed away. Other than my father, my mother, and I think his sister. It's like I'm never going to love or care about anybody else." And then I'm like, why are you on a dating app then? Okay, like, yeah, even though we don't match or whatever, why are you on a dating app? Why are you telling me? And see, this is why, like, I think this is how he gets some of those his women, because he gaslights them and he makes them feel so bad and sorry for him, and they feel like they're obligated to make him happy and to outdo the happiness that his girlfriend who passed away, which I don't know if I believe anymore because of how just crude this man was. But with Lakaki, he lied to his girl, his now wife, but back then it was girl impregnated girlfriend or whatever. And like next thing I know, because like he stopped like responding when I'm like, all I want is my money. And so next thing you know, she messages me on Facebook. Well, you could just talk to me. Why in the world? Like, you don't owe me money. You don't owe me any money. He owes me money. But then she said that she was going to take me to court if I kept calm. Like, he owes me money. I have only wanted my money. I broke up with him. And you telling me that you're pregnant? Hallelujah. Praise the Lord. I will never have to deal with this no good, idiotic fool again. And speaking of no good, stupid, idiotic liars. Oh, your shoes are still at his house. You mean the shoes that he put on the women that he cheated on me with? And I know he videoed, he recorded himself cheating on me with these women with those shoes on. Those shoes. Those shoes. Oh, and you have like he's not responsible for this alcohol in the oh, you mean that out like once I was done with my promo and stuff and I was gonna be taking it home, but then he would threaten me and tell me like different things so that like yeah, you mean that? You mean that like and or he like if I was working on stuff in my car, like, and this is one reason why I had to take my purse everywhere with me. But there were a few times where sometimes I was focusing on my test and I didn't know his hand would be in my purse and he would slide out my keys and he would go to the trunk of my car and because he knew where it was because legally I had to put it in the trunk of my car and stuff. But yeah, he would take it and then put it in the basement. Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. Yeah. Yeah. And what a oh, he never met your parents. She put me down for never introducing this fool to my parents. He knew, see, and the thing is he knew the rules. You had to be cuz remember I never wanted to be with him. If you don't know, catch up. He blackmailed me and forced me and gaslit me to be his girlfriend. I never wanted to be his girlfriend. Even the night when he kissed me or whatever, I told him, I was like, okay, yeah, it's like, we're not, we're not. And that upset him even more. And I remember he broke something that night. Yeah. You can't love me. Why can't you see? It's like just because I don't have a degree like you, yeah, you're gonna be amazing because you're gonna have two masters. What does that make me? What does that make me? Yeah, that was the yeah. So he was trying to make me feel so bad for him, and but it's just like, dude, I don't like. Oh, and I still didn't know that he dropped out of high school. I still didn't know that he didn't even have a GED. I didn't know I didn't know any of this until after. But it's like, mm. After all that, then at the taco party, the girls told me everything. But that's when he forced me to be with him. And this is why I'm like, he was one of the biggest liars. And so now he was with his love of his life because he like while he was drunk, he would tell me. Once I can find my middle school sweetheart, I'm leaving you for her. And part of me was just like, why don't you just let me go? Why don't you just break up with me? Why can't you just break up with me and be with her? But whenever I say we're not compatible, whenever I say we're not a match, whenever I say we shouldn't be together, you threaten your life. You tell me that you're going to off yourself. You made a noose. This dude made a noose. Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. And the reason why he never met my parents, because remember, he was addicted to that special candy. And so I told him he had to at least be off of that special candy for at least 3 to 6 months. And the only reason he wanted to meet my parents is so he could see them during the winter time when he can wear a winter jacket so that he could steal and put stuff in it from my parents and put it in his pockets. He bragged about this to all of his friends. One day he was on that special candy and he was telling everybody. He even told me. He sat there and told me his plan. He sat there and told me the plan of how he was going to steal from my parents. And laughing about it. And then telling me that I was not going to find out. He was telling me that I was not going to find out. And I'm looking him right in the eyes. And I'm like, how stupid are you? You are literally telling me the illegal activity you plan on doing. You are so addicted to that candy that you do not realize you are telling me what you plan on doing to my family. But then it's like, but his wife, ooh, and that's why when she said she was pregnant, I'm like, oh, you passing his DNA to, ooh, that poor child. But you know what? Like, hey, hopefully she will not turn out like him, hopefully. The addiction, the stupidity, the ignorance, the poorly education, and all this stuff. Hopefully, that all of that will skip a generation. I hope. I hope and I pray. Black baby Jesus, I hope and I pray. But with Mo and his lies, he was lying up and down. Like, look at the messages. Look at the messages. Because it's crazy and funny. To me, it's kind of funny because he's like, I can't love blah blah blah, and I can't this again, and she was the love of my life, and I'll never be able to. The very June, let's see, it was either the next day or the day before. He had a girlfriend. Mo had a girlfriend. It's like, cause yeah, he posted it on his Facebook feed, and some people are like, oh, well, maybe he's gaslighting, no, or maybe he's catfishing or whatever. No. How do I know that he posted it on his Facebook feed? Remember the wonderful life with Gmail? You didn't think I was going to bring that back up, and cell phone numbers and technology and how they intertwine and stuff. Mm. The reason why I know that he ended up in a relationship, because we were never friends. We're not friends on Facebook. We're not. We will never be. I don't want anything to do with a cheating. Like, well, was it cheat? Well, he was talking to me while talking to her and getting with her while texting me those messages. So I'll say like borderline, because I still don't know what his intentions were with me, or I don't know if he just has fun talking to other women and trying to, like uplift them just to, I don't, I, oh, I'm in the hospital, but you're so beautiful. I want to date you. What's your favorite flower? What's your favorite restaurant? Oh, I think you're special. You're the most beautiful woman I've ever met. Like, he said all of this mess to me. But yeah, it's like he reminds me of Lakaki because of all of the lies and how far he took the lies. And It's so crazy because so many men who like they give me their phone number and addresses right off key, and it's like, why don't you believe me? I'm not like the other men. Oh, it's like, see, I'm a great guy. I'm a great guy. I'm a great like. Okay, stop saying you're great. Stop saying you're great. Actions speak like, okay, why don't you talk to me? Why don't you talk to me? Have a great conversation, and a conversation that would make me want to call you. Because right now you're just like any other has been. You're like any other guy out here in these streets. I don't know you and I don't care who you are. And some men take that personally. I don't care. I mean, I just don't care. It's like I have met so many liars, especially like, oh, when I tell you, I like so many married men are up in these dating app streets. It's somewhere in Asia. I want to say it's South Korea, Japan or South Korea. I think it's one of them. But there's a dating app or by the and see, this is why I say I might bring up politics because dating is political. But there's a political dating app, I think run by the country. And in order to be on the app, you have to prove that you're single. I love that. I love that. I love that. I do. Because there have been so many married men. Oh, well, my wife isn't in town now. Oh, my wife isn't acting right. Sir, you're married talking to another woman. You're not acting right. Excuse me? Yeah. Yeah. I see why she's probably not acting right with you if this is what you do. Like, and okay, yeah, I'm gonna get off the politics because yeah, there's so many things I want to say right now, especially about a lot of these conservative men who want the stay-at-home wives, and that's one reason they try to put me down, especially with my education, which is another reason. Like Lakaki, I think Lakaki only dated me because he was trying to destroy me. He pretended that he liked my education, but once I was especially halfway through my master's or my second master's, he did anything and everything he could to like not let me like, oh, let's go to the grocery store. Let's go to a friend's house. Oh yeah, well trying to finish a test. I want to go now. I want to punch a hole in this wall. I'm gonna punch a hole in this wall. Yeah. Don't you love me? You don't love me if you don't go with me right now. You don't care anything about me. You're not. You're treating that test better than you are me. What? I'm treating a test better than I'm trying to pass it. Because if I don't pass it, then I'm going to have to redo it. So then you're just going to have to see me on this couch doing that again. And also, then I'm going to have to spend even more money on redoing the test. So, does it make sense if I'm going to try to pass it now? Okay, that would be less stressful if I pass it the first time and not have to deal with and just be like, just, yeah, no, I don't, but over time, like I realized years before that he didn't want me to be smart. He didn't like because some men only dated me because they hated me and that they wanted to destroy me. They wanted to knock me down. Every goal and everything that I wanted to achieve in Lakaki, he is like at the top of that. Because even with my writing my novels and my books and ideas and stuff, it's like because my mom, oh, she threatened to kick me out the house. And so I remember one of the time, and this is one reason why I know he went through my purse all the time, because sometimes while he was on the special candy, he would start talking about my stories that I never shared, stories that were in the notebooks in my bags. And I'm like, who told you about this? How did you know? Oh, I got it from your book bag. I got it from your purse. I got it from and see this why like and okay, if you're a liar, maybe stay away from special candy and the sip sip or the puff puff pass pass. Maybe stay off of that. Oh, and duh, before I forget. Oh yeah, well now I'm on part two, but I'm recording it on May the 4th be with you. Oops. Oops. So yeah, guy. Okay, I'm a nerd at heart, And I was like, I haven't watched all of them. So some people are like the Star Wars fans, like, how dare you? Oh my God. Like, yeah, but I mean, I still appreciate it. I still like it. So, to all of my nerd friends, I'll just say, May the 4th be with you. I hope it was amazing and cool. And I was even trying to think of a galactical meal to make and stuff. But yeah, now I'm gonna have to wait a year to do an episode all about that. And it also, it's like that would match up perfectly with yet another novel that I started, but yeah, I still need to piece together all of the crime that happens within that one. But okay, back to Mo and Lakaki. It's like because so many men, I'm not like every other man. I'm this, I'm that, or whatever, and it's just like, prove it. Okay, say like, don't just say as you want to say, do as you want to say. Actions speak louder than words. And with Lakaki and Mo, no heart too, honestly, but I'm just sticking to Lakaki with this one. Their lies. And they lied all of the time. Like now, like even though Mo was only like 2 to 4 months, I forgot exactly how long, he almost everything he said was a lie. He sounded like a politician with how much he lied. And especially the last message when he was just trying to make me feel bad. No Heart and Mo both, like almost everything. They always wanted to make me feel bad or make me apologize or make me say I'm sorry. And now I'm like, no, none of this garbage was my fault. And yes, okay, even if your girlfriend did pass away, I didn't do it. It's like, but then it was always, I don't care about anyone else. I don't care. I don't care. It's only my mom, my father, and blah, blah, blah. Like, but then the next day, I want to take you out to dinner. I want to give you flowers. You're the most beautiful woman I've ever met in my life. Okay, what? Oh, I found a job now, so now I can be able to afford to treat you like like he didn't. I don't think he said princess, but he kept saying he was gonna buy me all these gifts and everything like that. And it was to the point where it's just like, where is this? Like, do you remember half the stuff you said yesterday? Do you even recall yesterday? Are you either consuming the same special candy Lakaki was consuming? Because it sounds like and seems like you're consuming the same exact crap that Mr. Lakaki was consuming. And now we got two women where it's like they don't know. They don't know what's going on. They don't know the reality. And it's kind of it's amusing. And I'm petty. And the thing is, like, well, with Lakaki's wife, I have no empathy for her. And it's like, you know what? I hope she's happy. As long as she's happy, no one else will have to suffer. It's like I'd rather her because once you call me the N word, because yeah, it's like when I told her I just want my money. I just want what he owes me. I broke up with him months ago, and it's like now you're in the picture. Like great, great. Okay, now that he has you, he has the woman he's always wanted. It's like he only dated me. I don't know why. Like only dated me because he wanted to ruin my life. He only dated me to drag me down. He only dated me because he wanted nothing to do with my success. He wanted to make sure he forced me to just settle. He wanted me like, yeah. And the thing is, I realized that later. He only wanted me to settle. And so many men have only wanted me to settle, which is another reason why I created my list of standards. Because so many men who didn't understand me, they didn't understand my goals and my achievements. They only wanted to date me so that they can pressure me down, force me down. And when like I published my second children's book and I proved that I wasn't going to let them do that, Tomas broke up with me. He ghosted me. But then that dummy That, like, in my opinion, he's an absolute fool dummy because, like, yeah, he didn't pay attention to the things he was doing. And so, yeah, yeah, let's just go watch that episode of, like, I mentioned him a few times, but yeah, there's a specific one you need to, yeah. But so many of these men out here, so many people, but I've only dated men, so I only know about the men. They lie so much. And that's another reason why, oh, I have no problem posting my message. Because, see, you'll see my messages with his messages, and you'll see that I'm telling the truth. And I have more, but now it's like I need to, gonna be nice, going to be nice. I have to blur some of the information, and like the final lie, like when I knew, like, because part of me was just like, I just wanted you to be my personal trainer, but now, like, you keep wanting to just say you want to date me and all that, like buy me flowers and take me out, and you're interested in me and all this other stuff, and now you've wasted my time because I only matched with you because I thought, ooh, someone with a disability, someone who understands me, someone who's not going to pick on me or judge me and put me down or tell me that I'm not supposed to go out and work out. And, like, because, yeah, I went to, like, some of the things that I've heard some of these personal trainers say is revolting, awful, and terrible. But then we've got the orange man and his despicable, awful, like, people in his cabinet saying that we don't need DEI, but we got idiotic, just imbeciles saying garbage like this, showing how much they do not care about all lives, because the only lives they care about are white able-bodied men, and, oh, white straight able-bodied men. Yeah. So, okay, yes, I went back into politics for a second. I just put my toes in it, but anyways, I'm back out. I don't know why so many people want to act like this. I don't know why so many people want to be a liar, or they only want to date people in order to ruin their lives. Because that's like Lakaki tried to ruin my life as much as possible. And yes, when it comes to the money he owed me, I told him, like, the money that I lent you, that was going to go towards the illustrations for my children's books. It's like that, literally, that's where the money was going to be going. And now you are making me have to, like, and I'm trying to pay off student loans. I'm trying to start off for, like, my other business ideas. I'm trying to save for a house, get my credit score. Like, I'm trying to work on all of those things. I wanted that money so I can start, you know, publishing my books. Something, and I would have had to wait until I moved out. And see, that's why I was having things in a certain pattern. That's why I was trying to open a certain bank account so it can, because I was like, okay, if I put this illustrating money in this account right now, it's going to grow. So while I save for and try to get a house, I'm going to have more money for more books. I had a plan. I had a plan. But then you have no good, idiotic, selfish, imbecile, like, ooh, just cruel Lakaki. And then his no good wife calling me out my name, like, and then judging me and saying awful lies about me. And see, she believes the lies. She's not thinking for 1 second. Let me think about this. Let me ask her some questions. No. Instead, she ended up being a no good, stupid, idiotic bigot and putting me down when it's like, this fool, like, I could not wait to break up with him. And I broke up with him. You already know the reason if you've been listening, because of his grandmother passing away, because he would always tell me that he was going to eliminate himself from the earth. But I knew that he could not, now that she passed away, he could not leave his grandfather. That's when I knew that I had freedom. That's when I knew I could leave. And now he had no, like, he could not threaten that anymore. And with Mo, ooh, he's probably gonna, like, I hope he doesn't continue being the despicable liar that he was back then. It's messy, baby. It's messy. Thank you so much for listening to the Handicapable Black Woman Throne Room. I am a woman, I am of color, and I am handicapable. But most importantly, I am human, and you're human too. May the 4th be with you.